Good morning, what's going on? Today is Valentine's Day. Not really fond of Valentine's Day because it kind of messes up my birthday. It's hard for me to go away or find places to stay during my birthday because everyone is going away on their Valentine's Day vacation. Anyway, today is a real good day. Today is day one. Today is the beginning of a challenge that personally I don't know if I never believed that this one thing was ever possible, even me considering it. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna share it with everyone. I'll just say that today is day one. So day one could be anything for you. Day one could be the first day of you stopping a certain behavior or starting a new behavior. In my life, I've learned that the hardest thing was just starting, being willing to start something new, be willing to commit to something. And the value of commitment and committing to complete a challenge, commitment to begin the challenge, commitment to stay dedicated to a challenge is definitely something that requires a certain level of discipline, a certain level of commitment and dedication. So I figured now that I've managed to stay getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, on my work days, I think that, I could pretty much do anything. I stopped going to the club and all that. That was the hardest challenge in my life. But this one might be the biggest one. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna embrace it. I had a good talk with my father yesterday, and we spoke about life, and we spoke about health, and we spoke about I guess just behavior changes, and we spoke about doing, we had some problems in the past that we had to repair. We had issues in the past that were lingering, so we spoke and resolved those issues, and we sat down and had dinner, candlelight dinner. Had some curry chicken and rice, and we just spoke, and we just got everything out. You know what I'm saying? And that was cool, and it was kind of like one of those things that you always wanted to happen. Like I've always wanted to sit down with my pops in my crib at my table and just have dinner. Like, let's just sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's sit down and chop it up over dinner. And I learned that talking over dinner or talking over a meal with someone that you're working on a resolution with is probably the easiest way to do it. Because when someone, has something in their stomach, they're more agreeable, and so are you. It's easier to work out issues and problems and conflicts rather than sitting in some park or in the middle of the PJ hallway, Just go sit down. I don't care if it's a pizza shop, it's McDonald's. Sit down and chop it up, and we worked out a lot of issues that we had. And those issues, the release of that stress for those issues allowed me to begin day one. So sometimes in life you have to get over some things before you can start new things. And I feel that last night was my opportunity to get over something that was lingering. And simultaneously, my son called me. And, we spoke and we worked out a little conflict that we had. And it was cool. It was cool. It was a good connection. It was kind of like everything was meant to be. So the minute I sit down with my pops, that's the minute my son calls me. And that's the minute, we all clear everything up. It's kind of fly, like 3 generations, boom, linked up at the beginning of dinner. Me and my pops both joked about, things being meant to be, and talking about God is at work and how he's moving and how he's lining things up. So now, with all of that being said, with that stress and that monkey lifted off my back, I'm able to move on and start this challenge and take on a big challenge, and I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I know that if I shared it, there may be a lot of people would doubt me, and I'm just not in the mood for the doubt. I learned a few days ago that when you're gonna do something, just do it. Certain things you don't need to broadcast. Just do it first and share the results later. Do it first and let the results speak for himself. Nobody wants to hear your story about what you're gonna do, what you can do, or what you dream to do or aspire to do. Everybody dreams. Everybody wants to be or wants to do something, but very few people do it. So I'm going to put some of that energy into actually getting things done, into actually completing something that I'm starting. And, I suggest, you to look in your life and review everything that's going on, and you to say, you know what, maybe this is day one for me. Maybe this is the day that I start. Maybe this is the day that I stop one behavior and pick up a new one. And I'm looking forward to it. And I think that this is something that's only going to help me get closer to my ultimate goals and dreams, and live in a world where I can have and I can afford the kind of lifestyle that I want. So it's almost 7:30, and I'm ready to start my day. Just remember, when you start your day and when you're going out there, just take a little minute and just pause for like maybe 3 minutes and just be grateful. Just sit down and just thank God for the things that you do have. Thank God for the things that maybe not things that you don't have, but the things that you do have that you haven't had before. Take time to appreciate what's around you. And take time, instead of asking for stuff all the time, what I learned to do is just be grateful for everything that I do have. And then when you realize all of the things that you do have in spite of all the things that could be, then you realize you're in a good place. We all have issues and we all have problems and things that are in our life and cause us some kind of stress, but be grateful for what you do have. Just the beginning of something new. And once you're able to be grateful for what you have, you'll find out that you'll attract the things that you want. It's automatic. It's just like it just starts happening. But with that being said, the best is yet to come. Hope you enjoyed day one. I know I will. Have a great day.